don't know if you've noticed this, but over the past few weeks, I've been uploading a lot more, and that's just because I've been on winter break at college. But no, that's ending pretty soon, so I figured I'd end it off with one final little video, and I figured I'd just do something easy, you know, looking through my sketchbook again. And yeah, that's about it. So I'm gonna start off by talking about this. This was, you know, it's Chica from FNaF Plus, which is a really hated design because of how ugly it is, but I really like it. Like, I just think it's a really good design, so I just drew it, and I liked it. I think I drew this right after I realized, or right after that it was announced that the game was being canceled, so yeah, I drew this out of sadness that the game was canceled. So, yeah, you know, I think it's pretty good. Not much to say about it. Yeah. Guess I'll move on to... yeah, this. You know, that's Bonnie. It kind of looks like it says Banny because my cursive is amazing. Yeah. You know, I was kind of experimenting with some like fabric-y textures, and you know, I think it looks pretty alright. I definitely do better now. It looks a little too lumpy for me now, but you know, it still looks pretty good. Still looks pretty good. I drew this back in 2023. That was over a year ago by now. That's crazy. Yeah, okay. Next off, we have Garvey from Dormitibus. I don't know what inspired me to draw him. You know, this is a very stylized drawing that uses teal and yellow instead of the actual light green he is, which I think kind of looks pretty nice. Kind of looks pretty neat. And you know, it's really angular, just really angular and spiky, which I think looks really cool. And I should probably draw something in this style again, because I've been recently going for a more realistic, not really realistic, but more tangible style, but still not really realistic. But you know, around it, I just put like some Plants vs. Zombies things. Again, this was back when I didn't really have themed pages. I just kind of put whatever I wanted on each of my pages. So that's the little strange. What's next? Yeah, speaking of which, here is just some anatomy practice that looks really not good looking back. It looks really weird, and yeah, just not great. But you know, you're here for Five Nights at Freddy's, so here's a Golden Freddy design. Called it the Yellow Bear because I think that's pretty cool. Kind of put him in police tape as a little straitjacket sort of thing, which again I think looks really cool. But I did do it better recently, and I'll show you that right now. That's the better one. Hopefully I remember to do that. Oh, okay. Next off is a pretty cool thing. This was basically just like my own kind of Fredbear design, like if the futuristic kind of yeah. So you see he has like a screen eyes. I think that's pretty cool. He's called Showstopper Fredbear, so he kind of has like a little circus, like ringmaster sort of vibe going on. And below and beneath the jacket, he has a more normal thing. This is actually kind of derived from a dream that I had, and in that dream, I saw like this weird Freddy, and he had like these little, like some knobs on his back, and like this was years ago, so I thought that was really cool, so I made a Freddy design with some knobs on his back, and it didn't look very good, so I just changed it and changed it and changed it up until we have this design here, which I think is pretty cool. It's a little too cutesy, but I mean, it's still pretty cool. As you know, since he has screen eyes, he can have the little like glitchy TV effect when his eyes go spooky mode. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Yeah. Next off, I don't know what's next off. Yeah, okay, yeah. This is just a little, like damaged sort of Springtrap design with his head completely sideways. And, I feel nothing looking at this. It's okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna go straight on to the next one because I have absolutely nothing to say about it. Alright, this. One of my favorite designs, Plush Trap Chaser from the graphic novels. I really like them, and I based this on the song by Dawko. I think the song was really good, and I like him. I like how this turned out. I do. I like how this looks. And since I like him so much, I put a bunch of little doodles of him on the top. They look pretty cool, and you know, it's a rare example in this book of me actually theming my page around a certain thing, instead of just putting random stuff everywhere. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This was I guess I was drawing this right when the movie came out, because I remember drawing this right after watching the movie. I drew the, you know, Spring Bonnie design that was in the movie. For some reason, I thought that he had, like, a brown hand. That was just the lighting. I know that he has, like, different, like, his hands have a weird different texture, which I think is pretty neat. For some reason, I thought that they were, like, a brown color. They aren't. I drew a little golden Freddy there. It's okay. And I drew the Sparky that was in the movie, the little dog that was in the corner, because I thought that was really cool that he was in the movie. And then I drew it next to the original sort of design that was, you know, made by that fan. And, you know, just a few other little doodles around. Got Balloon Boy. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it for that. Next off. Us. Yes. One of my favorite characters in modern times. We got the Mimic. And here's, you know, a whole page dedicated to the Mimic. And yeah, looking back, I really like this style. The more angular sort of cartoony style that I did for him. I think it just looks really cool, and it just looks nice. And you know, I did a little pose here. I did the little mushroom outfit. I did the little tiger face, and I thought it would be neat if I put the Mimic in just a Freddy suit. You know, a little callback, and you know, I think that looks pretty cool. I do think it looks rather cool. Got a big handprint actually, because you know you got big hands. Yeah, I think that's rather neat. And look at that, there's a little gear rat there. I think looks pretty cool. It isn't focused, but it ain't much to begin with. So next page, just various characters. I guess they're all pretty obscure. You know, you got Red Bear here. Just a little Red Bear design. I don't know what compelled me to do that. It looks pretty alright. Got Ringmaster Foxy from the mobile game. And I really like this style. And I should, you know, branch out and do more cartoony style for some drawings again, because I still like this. I think it's pretty cool. I like the pose. I like basically everything about it. Got, you know, Plush Trap Chaser again with his ears down because he's like, oh, scared or evil or something like that. I don't know. It's nothing much. And then I got like this full body design for the Freddy, the Shreddy Fast chair that was in the movie. You know what I'm talking about. And I like it. Like, I really like this design. I think it's really neat and cool, and it's just fun. I like it. Yeah, here's some Plants vs. Zombies, why not? This was about when I got back into Plants vs. Zombies, and wow. That's it for this book. I did not think that was it for this book, but that is it for the Five Nights at Freddy's in this book. Like, you know, there's still a few more, like, various things, you know, like there's some Bionicle, there's, like, this guy, which I think is pretty cool. You know, you might think he's cool. You know, just a few other things. But overall, for Five Nights at Freddy's, which is, you know, I know that that's what you're watching me for, most of you. Yeah, that's basically it. That's about it. You know, I got a whole other book here afterward, but I guess I'll do that in the next video whenever I get to that. So I guess thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.